The Avengers had another way to undo the snap. In Thor: Love and Thunder, eternity could grant any wish. So if Thor knew about it all along, why didn't he tell the Avengers? They could have restored half the universe instantly, and Tony Stark never would have had to die. Why is Marvel rushing Avengers Doomsday? Doctor Doom is supposed to be the next massive MCU villain, much bigger than Thanos, but Thanos had years of build-up through post-credit scenes and multiple movies. After Avengers Endgame, Marvel was clearly building toward Kang the Conqueror, but those plans reportedly fell apart after the allegations surrounding Jonathan Majors. Now it feels like Doctor Doom was brought in at the last second. The problem is there's barely any build-up. Before Doomsday, Doom only appeared in the post-credit scene of the Fantastic Four First Steps, and maybe another tease in Spider-Man Brand New Day. That's not much setup for a villain who's supposed to carry the future of the MCU. And with such a huge cast of past and present heroes, most of them don't even have a connection to Doom yet. Maybe Marvel should have delayed Doomsday and spent more time building relationships, rivalries, and a stronger story leading into Doctor Doom's arrival. Why did Tony Stark never use the Edith glasses? Even though they had access to his global satellite network, thousands of drones, and powerful missiles. The reason is actually hidden in the name itself. Edith stands for, "Even dead, I'm the hero." Tony never created the system for himself to use while he was alive. It was designed as his final legacy, a way to protect the world after he was gone, and ensure that someone worthy could carry on his mission. If an elevator can lift Thor's hammer, and even a coat rack can hold it, then why couldn't Stan Lee's truck pull it in Thor?
Did it work?
Tony Stark once explained that Vision could lift Mjolnir because he's technically a machine.
No, it's not like a person lifting the hammer.
Right. Different rules for us.
Nice guy, artificial.
So it doesn't count the same way as a human lifting it. By that logic, the truck should have worked too, since it's also just a machine. So why didn't it move? One theory is that the truck was still being controlled by an unworthy human, which prevented it from lifting the hammer. But that creates another problem. During Thor's fight with Hulk on the helicarrier in the Avengers, Mjolnir should have dragged the aircraft down too, since it was also controlled by ordinary humans. That's why many fans think this might actually be one of the MCU's plot holes. There were actually 3 incredibly easy ways the Avengers could have defeated Thanos. The first method involved Doctor Strange using the Time Stone to turn Thanos into a baby, instantly making him powerless. The second method is the famous fan theory that Ant-Man could have shrunk down, entered Thanos' body, and then expanded into Giant Man from the inside. As ridiculous as it sounds, it probably would have worked. And the third method was literally explained by Thanos himself at the end of Avengers Infinity War when he told Thor,
You should have gone for the head.
in Avengers Infinity War, when Rocket Raccoon gives Thor a new eye, Thor thanks him by saying,
Thank you, sweet rabbit.
but Rocket isn't a rabbit. So why does Thor keep calling him one? One possible explanation is that raccoons simply don't exist on Asgard. Thor has probably never seen a raccoon before, so the closest animal he can compare Rocket to is a rabbit. And here's the detail that supports this theory. In Avengers Endgame, when Thor and Rocket travel back to Asgard to steal the Reality Stone, Rocket gets chased by Asgardian guards after taking the ether. During the chase, one of the guards literally yells, "Get that rabbit?" meaning the Asgardians also think Rocket is some kind of rabbit-like creature.
Oh, I get it! Get that rabbit!
Did you know Elon Musk reportedly wasn't paid for his cameo in Iron Man 2? Before the first Iron Man released, Robert Downey Jr. reached out to Musk to better understand how to portray Tony Stark. Their connection became so strong that Musk later appeared in the sequel during the Monaco party scene, where Tony jokes with him about creating an electric jet.
Thank you. Yeah, good idea for an electric jet.
You do?
Yeah.
Then we'll make it work.
According to director Jon Favreau, parts of the movie were even filmed at SpaceX headquarters because Musk was a friend of the Marvel team. And considering he was already worth around $2 billion at the time, he probably didn't need the paycheck anyway.